Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is, believe it or not, a collab with, of course, we are Horsemanship. So today's video is a collab on banners. So you know when you're riding your new horse or taking your young horse out to a new arena and maybe you don't have banners, they're expensive, so your horse freaks out at a banner. Maybe there's a ton of other people there. Maybe there's not. Maybe you're there by yourself. We're going to be showing you in these videos how we would go about correcting the situation and show you from the ground perspective of how I would correct it. And don't feel like a failure if you have to get off of your horse and fix it on the ground. Remember, we do a ton of stuff on the ground with our horses before we go into the saddle. That's where they're most comfortable with us working with them. Go check out Blue Rock Horsemanship's Instagram page. Also go check out her YouTube and tell her I sent you and follow her. Also, please subscribe to my channel and check out my Instagram account if you don't want to miss a bunch of new videos coming with this one, because I have some plans. Some plans that people aren't going to expect. Comment down below what Kamani should be for Halloween. Go grab Kamani. We're going to start with a happy birthday sign. She hasn't been in to see anything. I'm going to show you guys what I would do with her. And when she reacts a certain way, how I would correct it or how I would go about correcting it. So I'm just going to walk her up to it. Let her investigate it. A correction that a lot of people make is they don't let them investigate it as much as they want, and then they expect the horse to be okay with it. Excuse Scratchy's attitude. So, after they investigate it on their own, I'll start to wiggle it and see where the issue is. Then I'll practice some sending back and forth. If they're good with that, we'll go to the next one. Scratchy's biting the tarp. She's licking and chewing. Her leg is cocked. She's good. Again, if she wants to investigate, I'll let her. Another thing I see people do is they force them to investigate. If they're afraid of it and you're forcing them onto it, that's not going to help your situation. Just saying. So I'm going to keep doing it until she stands still. There. She's investigated it. Now, if I go to send her and she wants to investigate, again, I'm going to allow her to. The more you force them to investigate or don't allow them to investigate, the more they're going to blow up because they're like, oh, I'm not allowed to smell this or get near it, but you want me to go beside it? Or, oh, you're forcing me to get near this thing that I'm not quite sure of. Why would they trust you? So let's do some sending. Let her walk by it while the wind's pushing it and blowing on it. And moving it behind her, making some noise. Get that shoulder out. Bring her up and let her investigate. Let her see it. You see she's a little bit more weary of that one, kind of standing out a little bit further. Mom, what is that thing? So she investigated it, so I'm just going to tap on it, move it, let her know that it makes sound and moves. Okay, she's good. Behind her. Ooh. Yeah. Kinda. Now I like that I was shaking it and she was showing interest in it while I was shaking it. That's really good. Right there is how I would correct that. See how her butt came into me? I just gave her butt a spank. I asked her butt not to come on me. She can shy away from it a little bit, but I don't want that butt coming at me. back a little bit. Get her kind of close to it. There, let her think about it. See how the wind's playing with it? That's why I didn't tie the bottom down, so that the wind would be able to move it more. Let her kind of kick some of that dirt up onto it. Good. Make sure you're pushing on the banner, making noise once they're a little bit more confident with it, so that if you ever do go out riding with them, or if you ever do take them to an arena and all of a sudden one makes noise when they never have before because they're tied super tight, they're not shocked by it. Let them investigate. I love how she's smelling it when I move it. She's showing interest. She's not checking out. She's not freezing and freaking out. She's not freezing and shutting me out. Let her investigate it. Let her see that it moves. Back her up. Gonna go a different way this time. If you're not in an environment where you can do this, I completely understand. The last step that I would do before I go grab Boog is lunge them freely around the banners. See. Now, if she wants to stop and check them out on the way around, I'm not going to punish her for that. See how she's kind of tipping her nose in? She's kind of smelling them as she goes by. Now, just like Kamani, Boog has never seen anything like this. See how he's a little worried about it? I'm going to give him the rein. And I'm not going to add any pressure right now. I'm going to allow him to do what he wants. Now, if he chews on it, that's a different story because I don't want him swallowing it. Just going to pull him forward. See how the wind's moving it, and watch his ear. He's not too sure about it, so I'm going to move it. See how worried he gets? And I'm going to go and reassure him for standing there like a good, brave boy. Now again, if he wants to stop and investigate, I'm going to allow him. And his butt touched it. That's good. There. Good boy. See that? I love how he stopped and investigated it and then carried on. See how far his giraffe neck can go. Yeah, I called you a giraffe. My bad. Again, he wants to investigate. I'm going to allow him until he's comfortable. He wants to investigate it again. That's fine. I love how he continues on. He's snorting. Good boy. Good boy. Big brave step from a 4-year-old who's seen this more than Kamani has. Some light pressure. Good boy. Good boy. I love how he's investigating while I'm shaking it. Good boy. Good boy. He's a little worried, but he's not freaked out. I ask him to go when he looks at me. Woo! Scary time. There we go. Good. There. He's a little worried about it being out. That's alright. I'm just going to keep asking what I was asking when it happened. Whatever you're asking them to do when they swoop, keep asking them until they're good about it. I thought he could handle it, but he can't. Now, if they spook when you're moving it, keep moving it and just kind of hang on to them if you can until they stand still. Now, this might be a little hard for him. He's got two right here, not just one. Moves. With a horse like Kamani, who doesn't really care, you can lunge her on the circle and she's fine with it. You do not have to do this next step. You can, but you don't really have to. It's not going to hurt if you do. With a horse like this nut job right here, I would definitely do this step before you turn him loose in it and try and lunge him around it, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to practice leading him by them and seeing if he reacts when we lead him by them. Again, if he wants to show interest in them, let him. But if they're able to walk by him, just keep going. If they want to show interest, let them. Now, if there's one that he wants to investigate on his own, I'm going to let him. Right now, I'm not even pushing him. If he wants to go around and investigate, he can. I'm not even pushing him to go right now, but that's fine. For him, I'm going to do walk and trot because I know he can be a little bit more reactive. If your horse is more reactive, I would practice probably doing all three gaits because you're not always going to walk by a banner. I like how he's kind of sending himself around. Sitting him there because there's some hay on the ground. Alright, he doesn't care. Let him kind of run and see him. Boog. So just kind of send him around. He's more reactive than Kamani. That's why you see me sending him more. If they're really chill like Kamani, you don't have to do all three gaits. It's not going to kill him if you do. You guys, that is going to end this banner edition collab. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought they would react more than they did. I'm really sorry about that. But I kind of talked you guys through what I would do in that situation. So yeah, anyways, subscribe to Blue Rock Horsemanship's YouTube channel. Go check out her Instagram. Check out my Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to reach 250 subscribers by the end of the year, which is coming very, very soon. 3 other videos planned for you guys that 2 of them I'm pretty sure you're not expecting. And I'm really excited to see how those videos pan out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed seeing how different each horse can react to something. Comment down below any video ideas that you guys have. Comment down below what you guys think Kamani should be for Halloween. I already have her costume bought. In fact, comment down below what you think she's gonna be for Halloween, and if you get it right in my Halloween video, I will shout you out. Okay, bye guys.